Good morning again. As you know, we are working on MySQL. MySQL is a very easy, very simple language because the general commands of MySQL, it is related with English language only. Right? There is no case sensitivity, there is no graphics in that language, and we use MySQL for our data collection. Right? So till now, these commands we have discussed in our previous session. The first command, if we want to create a database, the command is create space database space. Here we are going to put the name of our database, right? So by this we can create our database in MySQL. Now, if you want to show how many databases are there in MySQL, the second command is show databases. Clear? After each and every command we have to put this semicolon if we want to execute the command. Right? In the previous video, I told you that you can write the command in single line, you can write the command in multiple line also. But when you put semicolon, at that time, MySQL execute the specific command. Clear? So the second one, show databases. Now, if you want to enter inside a database, the very third command, it is use HGI. HGI is the name of the database. You can write use command. So these three commands are related with database. First, you have to create the database. You have to show how many databases are there. And the third one, if you want to enter inside a database, the command is use. Now, what will happen if I want to delete the entire database? For that, the command is drop, drop, space database, then space name of the database which you want to delete from the system. Clear? So for deleting the database, command is drop database. Done? So these four commands are related with the database, or we can say with the container of our MySQL. Now move to the fifth command. Now what we can do inside the database, right? If we just check the MySQL concept, in each and every database we can create tables, we can create different tables, we can link all these tables with each other, we can get the query from these tables. So if you want to create a table, the command is create space table space, and here it is the name of the table. In the previous video we have created the info table, so I have written the same command over here, create table info, and then how many column I require in that table, how many columns I need in that table. These columns I have to write in separate lines. Just see, 1 2 3 4. If I want to create 4 columns in the info table, the command formation, look the command formation. Done? The first one, RNO. The first column of the table, it is RNO. So very first I am going to put the name of the column, then space, it is the data type of the column, which type of data I am going to enter inside the RNO column. Just check it out. 101, 102, non-decimal values. So for non-decimal value we use integer. If we want to store decimal value instead of non-decimal, for decimal value we are having float data type, we are having double data type. These two data types are related with the decimal value. So here integer is the data type of this column. Now just see, not null, it is the constraint, it is the condition of the column. If we put not null, it means we have to assign, we have to give a value in the column. It is compulsory, we cannot leave it blank. So it is not null. Now the next constraint, it is unique. Unique means no duplicacy. So roll number column is assigned as a not null column, we cannot leave it blank, and it is assigned unique column, so we cannot put duplicate value inside the column. Right? Here two constraints are there, are applicable for the same, for the single column, RNO. Now the next one, name, character 30. It is the another data type of MySQL, character 30. Character means if you set a column as a character column, it means we can insert alphanumeric values in that particular column. Right? Alphanumeric values in that particular column, or we can use special symbols also. So here character 30 means what? Character data type is a fixed data type of MySQL. Fixed mean here if I put 30, it means the width of this column, width of the name column, it is 30. Right? Computer assign 30 width, 30 space in that column, and if we enter a data such as Amit, Suresh, the maximum size of this column is 30, and if you put a name according to the 4 alphabet, A, M, I, T, only 4 alphabets are there, so remaining 30 minus 4, it is 26. Computer put 26 spaces after the name. Overall the size is 30 only, right? It is known as fixed size variable. Now come to the third one, salary float. Here it is, the data type is float. It means we can enter decimal values also. Just check it, 1500.00. Clear? The last one, it is city column. City, and here check the data type. It is var character. Var character stands for variable character. It is a variable size column, variable size field. Character, it is a fixed size field. Fixed size matlab computer is going to assign maximum 30 size for that particular column. And here var character 30. What is the meaning of var character? Variable size field, variable size data type. It means the maximum size of the city column, it is 30. Here also maximum size is 30. Here also the maximum size is 30. Right? But if I am going to put a particular string Abu Road in that column, computer is going to cut short the remaining space and set the column size according to the data entered. Just check it out. Abu Road, the column width is this one only, and instead of Abu Road, in the second record I have entered Palanpur, Gujarat. Just check it out, the width of the column. So it is known as variable size field, variable size column. The width of this column set according to the data entered by you in that particular column. Clear? So it is known as var character. Now, with this command, a table is created in MySQL, and the name of the table, it is info. Clear? Now, if you want to show the content, the data that is there inside the table, the very popular command of MySQL is here in front of MySQL prompt. It is the MySQL prompt. In front of this prompt, you just write select, then star or asterisk sign from, and just after the from you have to write the name of the table, that is info. So select star from info. When you apply this command, the data that is there inside the table, the whole table, it is there on your monitor. Just check it out. The table is there on your monitor by using this command. Right? Now our today's class is related with how to enter the data inside the column. Here check it out. Create table command. It just create the table structure only. Structure means the name of the table, and then 4 different columns are there in the table. Roll number, name, salary, city, these columns are there. So with the help of create table command, we can create the table structure only. Now, if we want to enter data inside the table, such as 101 Amit, then the salary of Amit, then the city of Amit, we use insert into command of MySQL. Here the command is insert into. Now the command is available in 2 different formats. Very first one, INSERT, insert, then space into. Then here I am going to write the name of the table, insert into info. The line I am going to write in front of MySQL prompt only. So in the first line, insert into name of the table, it is info. In the second line, values. And here, values, one small bracket. Just inside the bracket, I am going to put the values according to the sequence of the field. The first field is RNO, so I just give first value and it is going to store in the first column, that is RNO. Right? It is a digit. Need not to put inverted comma and close with the digit. Now, in the second column, I want to store Amit. So just check the formation. inverted comma Amit. I have to write the alphabet, I have to write the string enclosed with either single inverted comma or double inverted comma. Clear? So 101 comma Amit, it is the value of the second column. Now again I am going to put comma here, 1500 15,000, then comma, then the fourth column, value of the fourth column, it is Abu Road. So I have put Abu Road inside the inverted comma, enclosed with the inverted comma. So just listen it carefully. If you are going to insert alphanumeric value inside the column, inside the field of the table, you have to enclose the value with either single inverted comma or double inverted comma. Clear? Amit, it is there inside the single inverted comma. Abu Road, it is there inside the single inverted comma. Now, if you want to enter, if you want to insert value to the column, direct value or integer value, or we can say float value, then we need not write the inverted comma here. So 101 direct, 15,000 direct. So it is the very first formation of this insert into command. Clear? Now the second one, the second format of this command, here in the second format, insert into, then info. Now I am having, suppose I want to put values to the first two column only, right? Values to the first two column, roll number and name. And other values I want to leave it blank. So for that the second formation is insert into, it is not info, insert into, then info, then here I have to write the column name, which value I want to enter inside the table. Insert into info, bracket RNO name. By this command, computer understand that user is going to give value to these two columns only. Clear? So insert into info RNO name. Now here values, and the first value is 102, the second value it is Suresh. So this value is there in that table, and the remaining field, first value shifted in the first column, RNO contained 102. Name contains Suresh, and the rest of the column, these columns contain null, null. Clear all? Null at here, null at here. Done? So these are the two different formation, two different format of insert into command. Now, what will happen if I am having only three values that I want to insert in the three values means I want to insert 103 in the roll number, Mohit in the name column, and in the city column it is JPR. I want to insert three values into three different columns. Now just check it out. According to the first format, insert into name of the table, it is info, then in the second line values, my first value it is 103. Here I have to follow the same sequence that is there inside the table. It is very important. So 103 first column value, then Mohit in the second column, then again comma. Now I am not having the value of the third column, salary value, it is not there with me. For that I am using null instead of a value, right? Data 103, Mohit, null, and then JPR, it is available in the city column. So just check the formation of the command. Check it out. Right? Sequence should be same. If you are not having a particular value that you can insert in the column, you just use null. Right? So it is according to the first format. Now according to the second format, the command is insert, then here into info, and just after table name, I am going to supply name of the column. RNO my first column, name my second column, and city my third column. So if I use this command, I have to assign 3 values only in the table, in that command. So here in the second line, values 103, then second it is for name Mohit, then third city, for city value I am using JPR, the value is given into the question. Now check it out, these two formations are there. If you use this type, you need not put null at any portion of the command. If you are using the full table info, here sequence is important. Here if you want to insert null, then you just use null at a particular portion, right? So these are the two insert into commands format. I hope it is clear to you all. Thank you.